This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and that fire. Let's talk about it, man. Terrence Bud Crawford and Sean Porter. We have to talk about this. I'm gonna hit up Bud on three folds here. Bud talks about Errol the True Spence is behind him. Okay, first and foremost, you're fighting. The last two fights was Errol the True Spence leftovers. He Knows Everything was the first one to say this shit, by the way, on YouTube. I see a lot of copycats are saying this shit now. They're coming to the conclusive state. They're coming to a finality. They're coming to a totality that this makes sense. So they're also putting it in their fucking videos. So let's make it very fucking clear that He Knows Everything was the first one to say this. Sean Porter is a Errol the True Spence leftover. Kell Brook is a Errol the True Spence leftover. So you think fighting Sean Porter automatically puts you over Spence? You're fighting leftovers. You think automatically that you are above Errol the True Spence because you're fighting these guys at worst times. When you fought Kell Brook, Spence already damaged him past no point of fucking return. Let me say it again. Spence already damaged this motherfucker past no point of return. When we look at Sean Porter, we're asking ourselves, will the real Sean Porter please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real Sean Porter please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real Sean Porter please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real Sean Porter please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. We're asking if the real Sean Porter will please to stand up. This is what we're asking at our truest and our most properest levels. We know he's a podcaster. This is what happens when you go 12 rounds with Errol the True Spence, like Gary James say. You are no longer the same fighter. Sean Porter has been regressed. He's been beat down to a conclusive state of him basically becoming a guy who has to do podcasting. And Sean Porter's only doing that because he knows his career is over. Let's be honest here. Let's call a spade here. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck and let's keep it 1,000. Otherwise, Sean Porter wouldn't have done that if he didn't realize that his career was over, that it was in a final state, that it was in a conclusive state, that it was going to hit its own finality. We have to be honest when we're telling ourselves these things here. We can't lie. We can't sugarcoat. And we can't sit here and act like it's something that it shouldn't fucking be. Sean Porter is not the real version of himself because Spence took everything out of this motherfucker. Errol the True Spence is that dude. And he's going to be at the fight. And he's going to show up and show out. And he's going to deliver the goods against the motherfucking winner when it's all said and done. Because when we boil it down to this point, when we sit here and we look at it for what it is, Terrence Bud Crawford's always been what he motherfuckers been. And that's a chihuahua walking behind a damn fence. He's not for real. Terrence Bud Crawford is not that real deal Holyfield, man. Terrence Bud Crawford's career is smoke and fucking mirrors. So a guy like that, who's fighting EJ leftovers, who's fighting basically what Errol the True Spence already ran through, bull fucking doze, steam fucking road, and plowed fucking through. We're gonna sit here and say that material is better than what Errol the True Spence has done? Come on, man. You got to be a brain full of mush and a brainwashed dodo head to not see this for what it is. Sean Porter is willingly and he has acceptingly taken this nosedive, paid to fucking lose. It's very clear he just wants a check. And he wants to go right back to broadcasting. Y'all fuck around and see Sean Porter, who's never been knocked out, gets knocked out by Bud. You already know what time it is. I keeps the foot on the what? Neeks. I keeps the foot on the what? Neeks. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.